Hey you guys, so come on in. This will be a message for you, a channeled message for your highest good in this very safe, loving, and divine space. Right away, I'm hearing the song by Sia, The Greatest. And specifically, I'm seeing, I'm hearing the line, I've got stamina, I've got stamina. And what I'm hearing is that there's a situation in your life where there's either some drama, some other people involved, some people who have maybe stung you, hurt you in some way, or who are continuing to do so. And you're feeling this energy, and the cards that are coming out are really mirroring this as well. I'm seeing the Chariot, and I'm seeing Temperance coming out right in the centerpiece. And what I'm seeing is that you're trying to move on. I also have Two of Pentacles in reverse coming out, along with the Fool. So it's almost like there's a decision that you're wanting to make. I'm also hearing January could be very significant for someone. Could be your birthday, or could be the start of this decision that you've been trying to make, or because I am seeing Shamuel coming out, and Shamuel is the Archangel of love and romance and relationships. So it could almost be like there was maybe a breakup. You tried to break up with somebody back in January to end a relationship. It could also be a family as well. Because I had the wolf card coming out, and that kind of just represents like a wolf pack. And that one was from the Animal Spirit Guide. I know there's a lot coming out. It's like as soon as I sit down to start filming, messages like flood in like a waterfall. So bear with me here. But I think that everything is actually all very, very related to this situation. But like I said, there's almost a situation, like for example, if you tried to leave a situation, a breakup, a relationship in January, and then I'm almost hearing like you could have gone back together with that person, possibly in February, like a month later. Or if it's a business relationship, like you could have just given them another chance. And then now something is coming to the light, or something has changed in your situation that is giving you another chance to almost finish what you've started. But you're sort of questioning, first of all, what your guidance is telling you. And you know, I have this card, this intuition and downloads card coming out, along with strength and guidance, and this is representing you and your situation in the present moment. And with all of that combined, I'm just getting this energy that you are being heavily guided and protected, even by unseen forces, unseen allies, angels, guides all around you, even loved ones in heaven. And you actually, like, your heart already knows the decision you need to make. And by the way, if this is not related to a relationship, which is very possible as well, this is something that is related to your ultimate happiness, to you bringing happiness to this world, and to you experiencing more joy, more happiness in your life. There could also be something with the throat, by the way, with speaking up for what you believe in, for your purpose, for your dreams. But whatever it is, you're meant to feel happiness in your life, believe it or not. You know, a lot of us, we don't grow up hearing that happiness is our purpose. We don't, unfortunately, get to hear that a lot, but that is the truth of it. You're supposed to move toward happiness. Now, that doesn't at all mean that you're supposed to ignore your feelings. And there is an underlying message with all these cards as well, that you're meant to be very in tune and in touch with your feelings, which, as you know, is very much step one toward any intuitive life. But I just keep hearing that you're doubting yourself. There's some sort of situation where you're doubting yourself. Now, I want to just stress here that I keep hearing the message that you're resilient, that everything that you've been through up until now has not been in vain. It's actually been preparing you, and that you are stronger than you ever even imagined. And you know, the thing with these cards, I pulled quite a few cards before I sat down to start this reading. The thing with these cards is that I'm seeing so much polarity. It's like on one side, I have a bunch of very light, bright, happy cards coming out. You know, I have the Dragonfly card, which often represents this ancestral connection to loved ones in heaven. I have the Three of Cups from the Tarot, which represents celebration and joy. I have the Starfish card coming out, which of course is about being in the light, being a star. And then I have this compassion card coming out, which is meant to represent you along with the Queen of Wands. So like, this is you, this is the true you, this star. Oh, and I have the Empress coming out on that side as well. So this is the side that just represents you at your truest nature. And then on the other side of all of this, I have some pretty darker, like dark cards coming out. I have this Fire Ant card that was coming out actually in the reverse, which often can represent just, being stung by someone, being in a petty situation where there's drama or even gossip or just lower vibration energies, as well as the Panther that was coming out in reverse. And the Panther is all about just like completely annihilating and getting rid of that which is bringing down our energy and our vibration. And then on that side, I also had the Five of Cups from Tarot, a card that represents regretting a situation. And, you can see in this card that there are 3 cups spilled over. However, there are still, 2 cups that are remaining. But this man obviously cloaked in this dark cloak with his head down. This is very much an energy of regret, of sadness, of sorrow. And then I also have the Snake card, and although the snake came out upright, oftentimes snakes just represent, especially like with this full circle over here, just represent cycles ending and needing to really shed the energy of the past. And so all of that put together, it really does feel like there's a situation that you're needing to let go of, and that your intuition is really going to be the key to navigating that situation. I'm also just keep hearing that you're so much more protected and guided than you even imagine. And I want to go and I want to read to you guys with that Strength and Guidance card that was coming out. This card from the Angel Guide Oracle deck by Kyle Gray. This card was the one that spoke to me the most. You could see the hands of this man on the card. They're kind of gifting you with these premonitions almost, right? There's like this whole world opening up here. But I'm seeing that you are being gifted with guidance right now. And I actually feel like you know that. I feel like you know and feel that your guardian angels, your team of light, your angels are all around you, even if you don't have necessarily like people you can go to or rely on regarding the situation who are neutral. You do have this, I'm hearing even wolf pack of light, this team of light that is with you and working with you and helping you through this situation. And then I just keep hearing, again, it's not leaving me alone, that message that you're stronger than you think, that you have all the resources, and that you're being asked to make the changes that you know you need to make in your life. I'm gonna go ahead and read the Strength and Guidance card. And then I also wanna go and just read something from this book of prayers that I opened up to right before the reading. And then we're gonna go ahead and pull some more cards. Actually, just before I do that, I wanna show you, I don't even remember if I showed you these 2 Archangel cards that were coming through. We have Haniel coming through, and we have Faith. And where did Hope go? Hope was totally here before the reading started. Could have fallen somewhere. I don't know what I did, but Hope was for sure here somewhere. But Haniel, her card says, embraced by love. Let love reach where it has never reached before. And then Faith, by the way, is the divine counterpart of Archangel Michael. And she's part of a trinity, much like on that 3 of Cups card, with Hope as well as with Archangel Charity. And this card, Faith, says moving mountains. It says trust in your ability to create miracles. The impossible is becoming possible. And what I noticed about both these cards, Faith and Haniel, is that they both have their third eye illuminated, right? Like Haniel is the archangel of the moon. She's very, very connected to her intuition, to the divine feminine, to psychic intuition, and that's you guys right now. Yet her hands are on her heart, and she is known as the grace of God. I'm also seeing, by the way, the number 444 in my mind's eye right now. which is about protection, angelic support. And so I'm feeling like you connecting with your heart, like much like in this position that Haniel is in, is what's going to open up that channel, that column, that pillar of light that connects you from, you know, the divine intelligence, the wisdom of heaven, all the way down. You know, I'm just so loving this visual here with this line running through hope. That's exactly how we connect up with our loved ones in heaven, with divine support. Oh, and I just realized that this strength and guidance card also has the third eye illuminated. So there's really something here about opening up your heart space, knowing it's safe, knowing that you are strong enough and resilient in order to get those intuitive downloads and messages to come through loudly and clearly. You know, I'm also hearing right now that you're very, very resourceful. It's like you might be almost in this financial situation, thinking that finances, you may kind of be financially dependent on somebody or on a job that you're wanting to leave, or just kind of really interwoven with some sort of situation that it feels, I'm hearing, almost very like impossible for you to break free from. And what I'm hearing is that you actually have all the resources that you need, and that they will almost appear along your journey. As you take one step, heaven will be right there, following, protecting you, taking 500 more steps. That's really awesome. But let's go ahead and read this strength and guidance card from the Angel Guide or Oracle Guidebook. And you know, the thing that's so beautiful about this deck is that it's by Kyle Gray. It's meant to represent your guardian angels. It's like kind of what would your angel guide, your guardian angels say? And you know, a lot of us, if you haven't connected before with your own guardian angel, what I'm hearing now is you really may just want to call on this angel by saying, my angel. It doesn't matter what their name is. You don't need to know it if you're not at that level of connection already. But if you could just say, can you help me, my angel? Or, you know, it's just such a personal connection. And I learned this from Kyle Gray. He's the creator of this deck. But I have noticed that it has really opened up a connection for me with my guardian angel. And the moments when I love, you know, I call on all sorts of divine beings and angels and God directly to help me in all sorts of situations. But when I really feel called to call on my guardian angel specifically is when I'm just in a situation where it's almost like I want to know what the real me, what my higher self would do. Why? Because your guardian angel has been with you since day one. You know, your spirit guides, or whatever you want to call this individual who's always with you. Whereas other angels, you can kind of be called on, let's say, when you're starting a new job, you can call on angels of career or angels of life purpose, or maybe Archangel Uriel and Shamuel, who help us find you know, fulfilling employment that we love or connect with our life purpose. But your guardian angel has just been through you. They know you so well. It's like that best friend, but without any drama, without any second guessing or questioning what their motives or intentions are. This is just pure love and light. And it's so personal. And so whatever situation you're going through, it's almost like you're being asked to really know yourself right now, to really know what you need. And I'm almost hearing that the advice that's right for you is not necessarily going to fit for anybody else. It's not a one size fits all with this. Your guardian angel can really help you heal in the way that you need to. Not everybody is as emotional. Some people need, you know, maybe a mindset shifts. Others may need to connect more deeply, let's say by a body of water, to connect to their emotions and to really feel their way through situations. Others, you know, may feel more connected to earthing or grounding or getting answers from Mother Nature, from Gaia herself. Others may, you know, need to connect ancestrally, and it's just, it's so different for each and every one of us. And I'm actually hearing something very interesting right now. The guidance that's coming through is that you're a champion in your own league. And I don't know if that is like specifically important to somebody, but those are the exact words I'm hearing. You are a champion in your own league. And so this requires your own like specific guidance, your own team of light, your own angels to kind of, I'm seeing like you and then a troop and an army of angels all around you. It's really quite beautiful, actually. So let's go ahead and we are going to read this strength and guidance card. So you guys, I actually did not even read this before, and already I'm glancing at the first sentence, and this is so exactly it. It says, don't underestimate the power of your soul. You are a strong and resilient soul with the capacity to rise above any challenge. Divine intervention is taking place at this time. Whatever is occurring in your life is providing a real learning curve for your soul. Yeah. You are becoming more and more aware of what will lead you to fulfill your purpose and what will divert you from joy. Your angel guide, so again, that's your guardian angel, is encouraging you to recognize that the feelings that are coming to you now are guidance. Exactly, that's like this Haniel card. Are guidance that will help you understand the steps that you need to take and the moves that you need to make in order to be aligned with abundance and support. Your angels are encouraging you to dig deep and hold your station. Oh wow, that was just like flashing and being highlighted in my mind when I said that. If you are wondering what the next step is, know that it will be revealed in due course. Don't change your plans or your vision or your goals for anyone. This is not a time to take drastic action, but to remain committed and strong. Exactly, you've got stamina. Committed and strong, keep up the good work. Angels are encouraging you to recognize the power of your prayers and intentions at this time. Recognize too that angels are with you and willing to guide you on your journey. Exactly. The universe itself is with you. If you trust in it, you will draw down the power of the cosmos, and the right steps will be revealed in such a way that it will be effortless for you to take them. Exactly. It will be so aligned. This is me adding this now. It will be so aligned with what your soul needs, that specific guidance that is really, really, truly meant for you, that's personalized and tailored just for you. There's really something interesting about that. And you know, the other thing that's coming through with this is that it's almost like the guidance that you're going to be given might be a little bit strange, but you'll know and you'll feel in your gut that it's right for you. It's like if everybody's saying one thing, you might just feel so strongly that that's not the thing. And I think that's why there are so many messages of protection, of support, of that 444 coming in right now, because it's almost like you need to know that you're supported in order to make a decision that's a little bit radical, that's a little bit different than the kind of regular guidance might be for you. So the universe itself is with you. If you trust in it, you will draw down I think I read this already. You will draw down the power of the cosmos, and the right steps will be revealed in such a way that it will be effortless for you to take them. Know that it's not your job or duty to know everything that's unfolding, just to take one step at a time until the solution and outcome are revealed. Have faith. Yeah, that's awesome. Positive things are happening. You guys, you know what? I'm really wanting to, I'm going to put this card back along with the intuition and downloads card, because this deck is just feeling very aligned right now. And I'm going to just shuffle. I want to pick one more card from here. So additional guidance. What do we need to know right now? Perfect. I'm going to take these two. Oh, okay. So we have intuition and downloads coming out again. So I think I'm going to go ahead and read that one as well. And then we also have take a step back. You guys, that's wild. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then I'm flipping over the deck to see the bottom. And the card that's coming out says no. So in this deck, what's very interesting is that there's one card that says yes and one that says no out of the 45 or so cards in total. And with take a step back, your guidance to me seems very loud and clear right now. It's almost like you need to pause. It could also be that there are too many voices in your head right now. Not in your head, sorry, like around you, other people's opinions. There could also be voices in your head. I totally resonate with that. But it's like you need to almost kind of take a step back, quite literally, as this card says, and wait for your own personal guidance to come in. I'm really hearing that there's something that seems like it's the right answer in theory, but that's not correct. There's like a huge no with that. And it's almost like you have to be open to let the answer come to you, but it might feel a little weird. I hope that's making sense to you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and read intuition and downloads just because it came out twice. Okay, so here's the message. This is from the guidebook. So hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, and having the sense that beings are visiting you in your sleep are all signs that you are receiving downloads from heaven. When you draw this card, your angels want you to know that the feelings you are having and the intuitive urges that you have been feeling are divinely inspired. And sorry, I'm just hearing right now that the answer to your situation could be the answer no. You may quite literally be needing to say no to a situation, to an offer, to a relationship, and that could actually be the guidance itself. So when you draw this card, your angels want you to know, sorry, I just read this, that the feelings that you are having and the intuitive urges that you have been feeling are divinely inspired. If you feel that you've been having psychic insights into a particular situation and have been wondering if you can trust them, this card is reassuring you that they are indeed correct. This is a time when you are able to see, hear, and feel beyond the human senses. Your intuition is becoming stronger. I just heard the name Julia or Juliet, by the way. And you are in touch with angels, guides, and other divine beings. That's the 444 and the team of light around you, your allies, who are encouraging your growth and connection to the universe. And here's the extended message. You are a light worker. I'm also seeing a highway. So I don't know if someone's taking a road trip or something. There's like a highway and like just like a direct, there's no traffic on there and you're speeding down it. So you are a light worker. This means that you have the capacity to bring light to the earth through your presence and purpose. Even though you may feel sensitive and overwhelmed, know that your gifts are stronger now and your psychic muscles are moving. You are being encouraged to look beyond what your physical eyes are showing you. Exactly. That's like the quote unquote unconventional guidance that I really feel you're meant to take with this particular situation. You may want to use what you pick up to plan ahead. If so, it's important to keep your mind and energy focused on the best possible outcome. Be aware of signs and symbols showing up at this time. Absolutely. Your angels are sending you important messages that will help you move forward in your life. Call upon them to help you connect deeply with the spiritual vision that is opening up within you. Yeah, so I'm almost hearing that you kind of know what you need to do already, and what is lacking, what and that freedom is really on the other side of this. You know, I think I didn't even finish that channel that was coming out at the beginning with the horse. I got distracted and started speaking about something else already. But what I was gonna say with the horse was that last video, this horse image was coming out in my mind's eye where the horse was sort of saddled down. I was seeing like a stable with a horse with its neck and head down. And the moment I sat down to film this message, to do this reading, I just saw this wild and free horse, like running free. And I really feel that freedom is what's on the other side, whether that means the freedom to be yourself. There's something in that song as well, The Greatest, right? I'm free to be, the greatest something of all. There is something very, very significant about that. It's like, you are free to be the greatest version of yourself. You do have the stamina, you do have the support. And by the way, everything you're intuitively feeling is absolutely on point and correct. And even if that means that you need to say no to certain opportunities that seem great, but that deep down just don't resonate with you, or if you need to take a step back to understand what these messages are, to connect with your heart, if that's what you need to do, that's okay. Know that you're headed toward freedom, and that's such a huge message that's coming out. Okay, I do want to pull one more card. I'm really thinking keepers of the light, just because of this whole message of you guys being a light worker, and I feel like there's some other worldly guidance that wants to come in for you. I feel that very strongly. But before we do that, one thing I was going to do was I felt called to bring this book. This is Uplifting Prayers to Light Your Way, 200 Invocations for Challenging Times. It's a beautiful book of channeled prayers by one of my favorite teachers of all time, Sonia Choquette. And I was going to just flip open to a page and sort of provide you with a prayer from this book. But as I sat down here, the page actually, oh my goodness, sorry. I was gonna say the page flipped open. I only looked on one side of this, but I'm looking on the other side now. And you guys, the prayer says saying no. I was gonna actually read this one, which is distance from, sorry, I can't read backwards. Distance from those who don't treat me well. But after getting this message of no, I'm gonna go ahead. I may read the other one as well. Yeah, I will. But I'm going to read this channeled prayer about saying no. Okay, there's something really, really big with that message. So I'm going to just say, Dear Source, so hopefully this message kind of resonates with everybody and you all feel comfortable with this prayer. But please go ahead and pray to anyone who, whichever higher power you feel most comfortable with. And this is the prayer. I humbly ask for the healing power of your grace to help me recognize my limits and say no without guilt before I explode or implode under pressure. Please send in the angels to enable me not to feel intimidated or bullied into doing what I do not want to do or giving more than I want to give. Grant me the courage to speak up and draw the line when others are pushing me too far in a loving but firm manner. Let me do this so that everyone in my life is clear about my boundaries and I can eliminate the stress that comes from my being taken advantage of. I thank you in advance with my whole heart and soul for answering my prayer, and I look forward to the freedom this will bring. Amen, and with infinite gratitude. Wow, I felt a shift in energy as I just said that. I feel that is at the heart of this entire reading. I'm gonna go ahead and read this as well because that's what I wanted to originally read, and I feel this is significant. But it does touch on a lot of the same energies of this saying no prayer. So once again, pray to whoever you most feel comfortable praying to, and this prayer is called Distance from Those Who Don't Treat Me Well. So I humbly ask for the healing power of your grace to help me set high, self-respecting standards for how I want to be treated in life and accept nothing less from others. Grant me the good sense and self-love to peacefully walk away from those who do not respect me or treat me well. That's also, the take a step back card, absolutely. Please send in your angels to keep me from taking offense at their behavior. Instead, let me choose to love and forgive them as I remove myself from their presence. I thank you in advance with my whole heart and soul for answering my prayer and helping me to learn to love myself. Absolutely. I'm hearing an interesting message that this may also be for some of you guys who are wanting to move, to physically walk away, whether that means move and start a new life somewhere else, move away from your families, just to kind of break free and be more independent, or move away maybe from a romantic situation or a job. But there's something here with walking away, moving away, claiming your independence, claiming your freedom. And I really feel with this whole message that you're being given the strength and the guidance and the support and the resources, even though you might not be able to see them all yet, to do so, to be able to walk away. Okay, let's go ahead. I would love to get one more card just to leave us with some parting guidance from the Keepers of the Light deck. This is also by Kyle Gray, and this is going to just be that extra let's call it ally on our spiritual board of directors here to help us with walking away, with saying no, and with really just getting rid of unnecessary drama in our lives so we can be free and so we can live our highest, purpose in our lives and claim that freedom. Yeah. So thank you, Keepers of the Light, for helping us. Thank you, angels, guides. Thank you, God. Thank you, guides. Okay. Ooh, that one looked like it wanted to fly out, but we'll wait till it flies out here. Okay. So we have Sanat Kumara here. Perfect. And if I'm not mistaken, Sanat Kumara, is he the divine counterpart of Lady Venus? That would be wild, because Lady Venus is all about the intuition and downloads. I'll check in this book, we'll read the message, but that would be wild. So this card says, shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. I don't mean to laugh. It's just like, sometimes these cards are like, Jess, did you not understand what we were saying in the previous message? Okay, let's go ahead and read this for that final advice. This card is gorgeous. I can't stop staring at it. I have to be honest. Sanat Kumara. Wow. Yeah, incredible. Sanat Kumara. Sanat Kumara. Okay, so Sanat Kumara, which means eternal youth, is an advanced cosmic light being who is dedicated to helping the earth rise up towards the light. He is, as far as I'm concerned, the leader of the keepers of the light. He has been acknowledged as a god in Hinduism and the Mahabharata story. Please help, forgive me for not pronouncing that correctly, which has come down from heaven bearing God's divine plan. In more recent times, he has been acknowledged as coming from Venus. So you guys, Venus is all about those intuition and downloads, at least with Lady Venus. And this card right here, this intuition and downloads is and that's actually from a completely different deck. One is from Keepers of the Light, the other is from Angel Guide. So it's wild that we got these two cards together, this Lady Venus card that represents Lady Venus along with Sanat Kumara. That's beautiful. That literally is all about your intuition and you getting those divine downloads. So couldn't be more perfect. In more recent times, he has been acknowledged as coming from Venus and bringing through unconditional love. He has eyes that are made of the cosmos with the ability to penetrate the soul and activate its brightest light yet. He can seem otherworldly because his looks are beyond human. He is a being of the light, shining with the purest intentions. He is the twin flame of Lady Venus, exactly. Together, they activate the heart and light of those who welcome their help so they can shine brighter than ever. I mean, that's just so fitting, but here's the extended message. So you are here to light up the world. You may feel that you are being pushed or that there's a lot going on at once, and this is because your energy is magnetic to others, confirmation hiccup, and they want it in their life. Take the time to listen to your inner voice. Oh my goodness. Remember that the cosmic light of heaven is in you and draw it into you. That is all you need to do to inspire the world. I mean, to me, that just perfectly sums up exactly what is going on here. So you are ultimately connected to your intuition. And again, just to summarize and reiterate, it's like there's a situation where you're really being asked to be the light, to step up and to step into this role almost of healer, of light worker, and to be the light with all this darkness, to really walk away from any darkness or drama that's going on in your light. And also just to remember that your internal guidance is coming through so loudly and clearly, and that you are absolutely able to trust it and to rely on it, and to know that the resources that you need to get through the situation, to get through and experience freedom, are all going to be provided for you so long as you're aligned with the light. So that's the message for today. I just wanted to take a moment though, and I wanted to really thank all the new subscribers to my channel, like in particular the ones that came from Soul Navigation, because there was a situation, as you guys know, where I was criticized. Someone was a little bit mean to me on YouTube, and I was feeling quite down about it. And you guys swooped in like my earth angels and supported me and supported this channel. And I have to tell you, it might be such a small thing for you, but you don't know what you did for me, and I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you, you know, as a complete stranger who I've never met. I just feel so connected to you. I feel so grateful. I know that you're angels. I know that you're light workers. I also feel that I get a better sense of the people who are attracted to this channel and the collective that I'm reading for, especially with all these energies that came through. It's like, if you're watching this right now, I'm just so grateful to you. I can feel your kind soul. And it feels like such a beautiful blessing for me to be able to do readings for people like you. So thank you so much. I just really wanted to say that and let you know I'm so grateful to you. So thank you. So that's all for today. I truly hope that helped. And you know, the whole message here is you are so divinely, intuitively guided, and you're strong enough to listen to that. And so I can't wait to see you in the next reading, and thank you again for being here. Bye.